What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video. It is November 1st. Welcome to November. Hopefully you guys were able to finish off your October strong and were able to have a great Halloween to finish off the month of October. We definitely did. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. It is Thursday night and we have had a great day so far. I'll go ahead and recap what we did today and then get on with today's picks. So this is my daily sports picks video, NBA edition. So I'll have an NBA moneyline parlay towards the end of this video. We did not hit our last one, so we need to bounce back. I think we're 2-1 now early in this season, so let's get to 3-1. So like I said, we're off to an awesome start to start November. So this is actually what we did so far today. So let me go ahead and pull up. And this is all, I obviously didn't have a video this morning, so this is all over on the Patreon page, which I'll get into a minute. So we're actually off to a perfect start in college football. On Tuesday, we had Buffalo on the first half. They covered that spread. I also gave out a teaser on Tuesday, which had the over on the Buffalo game. And then we had Central Florida today. So far, we're 2 out of 3 with the teaser, or 2 out of 3 so far, and then we have Middle Tennessee for tomorrow. As long as they win by a touchdown, we'll hit our teaser. And then we had a straight bet on Northern Illinois today. I believe they won by 10, so we had a -6. So far a perfect start in college football, a perfect day today. And over on the NBA side of things, we also had a perfect start as well. This is what we did over on the NBA side. We had the Sacramento Kings -2. They blew out the Hawks on the road. The Sacramento team, they are playing much better than expected. Definitely have to watch out for them. Even though they're playing well, it's a really young team. So like I said, you really have to pay attention to them and pick your spots with them. But they are so far 3-0 on their road trip right now. So very impressive. So we definitely took them today against the Hawks -2. Easy one there. Boston Celtics -3. They were pretty much up the whole game, but Milwaukee came back towards the end of the fourth quarter, actually tied the game up, but Boston was able to hold off and cover the 3-point spread. So 2-0 in the NBA, and we also have a late game, which is the Portland Blazers. At the time of this video, they're up by 5. I'm pretty confident they are going to end up covering the spread. They're up by 5, and it's halftime right now. So I'm going to do this video before that game ends. But I'm pretty confident we're going to hit that and go 3-0 in the NBA. So like I said, we're off to an amazing start to start off November, and you can find all these picks over on my Patreon page. For those of you that are new to the channel, I post plays every single day in all sports over on Patreon. We had a great MLB season, and now it's all about football, all about basketball. We have college basketball. So excited on Tuesday. I'm so excited for the games to start, but at the same time, it's going to be a lot of work because there's so many college basketball games, but I love diving into college basketball. Definitely have a lot of college basketball videos, and I'll have to come up with something that I do with those. But like I said, off to a great start. So my Patreon page, this is what it looks like. This is how to get there. Patreon.com/JVille Sports, or you can just go to patreon.com. They have a search box. Just type in JVille, and that should pop up. Like I said, this is where I post all my plays every single day, hours before any game start. I do NFL, college football, NBA, hockey, college basketball once it starts. I pretty much do it all, and I'm successful in all of them. And I do a lot of cross-sport parlays, which is my favorite thing to do, and my moneyline parlays is what I'm best at. That's where I make the most of my money. And college basketball historically has been my best sport. So we'll see what we do this year, but I'm very excited to get that started. So my Patreon page, that's where you'll find all the picks that I just showed you. And yeah, if you're interested, the beginning of the month is the perfect time to get started. So check out my page if you're interested. If you do have any questions about it, all my contact information is down below. My email, social media pages, feel free to hit me up. I'll answer any questions, or if you have any specific games you want to ask me about, I'll be happy to answer those as well. But that's my Patreon page. So let's go ahead and move on. So like I said, great day today. I'm looking to have a great day tomorrow. I'm going to keep this video nice and short. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So I'm going to give out another moneyline parlay. And like I mentioned before, we did not hit our moneyline parlay that I gave out a few days ago. I believe it was a 4-team moneyline parlay, and we missed it by 1 to those Sacramento Kings that I mentioned before. They beat the Heat in Miami. Very, very impressive because they pretty much led from start to finish. But let's go ahead and bounce back and go to 3-1 with our moneyline parlays. And this is what I'm going to be rolling with. This will be one of the bets I'll be putting in myself. And we are going to go with the Indiana Pacers. They are coming off a win over the New York Knicks yesterday. It was a pretty close game the whole way through. It was a game they could have lost. Victor Oladipo said he wasn't feeling well that game. It definitely showed early on, but he was the reason why they won that game. He was absolutely amazing in the fourth quarter. So hopefully he feels better tomorrow, and I think they will have a much better performance against the Chicago Bulls. So even though they're on the road again, I still like the Pacers here. They're the much better team. They can't be happy with their performance in New York, so I look for them to step it up here in Chicago and show no mercy. So I like them, if not to cover the 7 points, at least to win on the money line. Secondly, we have the Golden State Warriors. This team is looking great right now. They're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves are going to come to play, that's for sure. Jimmy Butler and Jeff Teague did not play the last game against Utah, and they still won behind 50 points by Derrick Rose on Halloween. Definitely was good to see Derrick Rose finally have a great performance. I think it was the highest he's ever scored which in his career, which is crazy because he definitely was really good early in his career, and then injuries and whatnot, he kind of tailed off. So definitely unexpected for him to have a 50-point game, and we were actually on Utah in that game as well, so we missed that bet. But I like the Warriors here to take care of business at home. They're just playing great basketball right now. They have too many weapons. We already know about this Warriors team. This is an ESPN game as well, so this is not going to be... The thing about the Warriors is you never know when they're going to just play around and when they're going to actually play. And this is a game that's on ESPN, so Minnesota's definitely going to get full effort. But so is the Warriors. If both teams are giving full effort, Warriors are going to win this game. It's an 11-point spread. We have them on the money line. Shouldn't have any issues with that one. The last game, this is not a team you're going to see me pick very often, but I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks. They are at home, and they're not playing very well. They're 2-1 so far at home, so that's where all their wins have come. They're 0-5 on the road, so they're playing the Knicks. I like their winning to continue at home. The Knicks are not very good. They play much better at home. Their best player, Tim Hardaway Jr., very, very good, but the rest of that team is garbage. So on the road, I don't see the Mavericks having very many issues. Early in the season, they were missing one of their best players, their most consistent player, and he is back. He's been back for a couple days now, and I'm talking about Harrison Barnes. He missed the first 3 games of the season, but he's looking so far so good, averaging 14 points. It's a well-balanced Dallas Mavericks team. They have a lot of scorers. Just overall, they're the better team here, and they're at home. Better coach, better team, home field advantage. I see the Knicks or the Mavericks winning this game at home. It's a -6 point spread, kind of low. I'll be looking into that one further to see if I want to add that as a play. But for this parlay, I'm going to add them as a money line. So this 3-team money line parlay pays +114. It's going to depend on when you place the bets, which book you place the bet, but it should be somewhere around over even money. So like I said, this is what I'm going to be putting into as one of my bets for tomorrow. Again, we're looking to continue this great November. It's only been one day, but we are going to try to have a winning day every single day this month. And you'll find all the rest of my plays, like I mentioned before, over on my Patreon page. But this 3-team moneyline parlay is going to be one of the bets I'll be rolling with. I think it has a solid chance to come through. Pacers on the road against the lowly Chicago Bulls, Warriors at home, and the Mavericks at home as well. So I love this 3-team moneyline parlay. Pays more than even money. I'm going to be throwing that in. Again, we have some college football games. We have some hockey games as we get ready for a huge college football Saturday. Bama, LSU. There are a bunch of good games this weekend. Can't wait. I'm going to have a bunch of college football plays, a bunch of moneyline parlays, a bunch of teasers. It's going to be huge. So again, if you're interested in all those plays, check out my Patreon page. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully we bounce back with this moneyline parlay and go to 3-1 this early in the season. And stay tuned for my college football video, which will be coming out tomorrow, and then my NFL video right after that, and then my college basketball video, first one of the season, should be coming out shortly after that. So a lot of videos coming. Again, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for joining me every time I post a video. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Good luck with whatever bet you guys decide to put in. I'm pulling for all you guys. Let's all have a winning day, winning week, winning month, winning year. Year's almost over, a couple months left, but let's finish it off strong. So again, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.